What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Virtual Steve Show. On today, we're doing episode 3 of Random Renders. We're doing this live. This is a new series that I started. I usually do this towards the end of my gaming streams. We just got done playing a couple hours of Halo Infinite. Love that game. Playing ranked mode. But that's not what we're doing now. We are picking a random object from online. I have this website that I've been using here called Perchance.org. If I was smart, I would probably put it in the description. And we're going to choose one of 5 items that it generates randomly, and we're going to model it, and then we're going to texture it from scratch. So let's make this sucker full screen and see what we get. I should zoom this in too. Zoom it in. There we go. All right, let's pick between 5 different items. Boom. Get rid of our music. We don't need that anymore. All right, we got a book. We got a whip. Teddies, a shirt button, or a box of baking soda. I'm thinking a book's going to be pretty cool to do. Yeah, we'll go with book. Okay. So I'm going to grab one. I don't know if I need a reference image for this. I don't think we do. I'm going to start with my pencil scene. I'm going to delete the pencil. I just already have some lighting and like a background built in this. So we'll just work from this. And we'll do file. Save as. We'll just overwrite that book. Oh, look at that. They had like a different preview in there and everything. Okay. Scale it in the Z. Scale it in the Y, I guess. That's the way we're doing this. I'm going to hide some of this stuff, though. The view. Okay, that's different. Scale Z. Get it looking like a book. It's way too big. All right, that's like more like a book. So I need to make this edge thing here for the pages. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a loop cut over here for the back part. Then I'm going to do a double loop cut here. And then I'll just scale these in the Z. I want these to be even. Scale Z. Come on, what's it doing? Scale Z. Usually this used to work. All right, let's try this again. Boom. Scale Z. All right. Maybe they changed something. There we go. I had my settings different. All right, that's our thickness of our book there. Then what we can do here is we want to inset this stuff a little bit. So let's try to scale this stuff in. We probably want to inset it all, though, a little bit. Oh, let's apply scale. Control A, apply all transforms. All right, so we inset just a smidge. Then we're going to scale it in a little bit. Already looking like a book. Oh, we didn't grab the right edge. Did I not inset that again? What's going on here? Maybe we want to do like Shift Z. I don't know why it's giving me that edge there. What's it doing? Okay, that's fine. It was just the angle I was looking at it at. All right, then I just probably add a crap load of loop cuts to make the pages. Or we could use a procedural texture. First things first, I'm going to grab all of these edges here and just bevel them a little bit. Yeah, something looks strange here. Let's look at the side view. Oh, it looks good from there. Doesn't that one look like it's... Yeah, why is that one like that? All right, let's undo some stuff. Oh, we didn't inset that one. That's why. Okay. So let's undo the insets. Select this one. Inset a smidge. Scale it. Shift Z. And that should be good. Yeah, now we want to... Maybe if I grab this face, then we'll just manually grab these edges here. I want to bevel some stuff. I don't want to bevel this one, though. All right, so I'm just hitting Shift Select to grab these. Yeah, there's certain stuff I don't want to bevel. Yeah, look at that. That got screwed up there. I can probably fix that. All right, we want to bevel this edge, this edge, that edge, and that edge. All right, make sure we get everything that we want beveled here. Boom. Boom. I'll bevel this too. Okay. I think that's everything that we need beveled. There's probably a better way to do that, but I think we're good now. All right, let's try hitting bevel. So we're going to go Control B to bevel. I'm going to up this a little bit. I didn't want to bevel that one edge there, actually. Can I unselect that? Boom. Give her a little bevel, a little roundness. And let's turn on Shade Smooth with our normals. All right, this is already looking like a book. I want to fix these edges, though, here. I don't know why that did that. We're just going to go G. We're going to turn on snapping, actually. Turn on edge snap. And then we'll grab both of these. And then we'll just do, I think, a GY. GY, grab it in, snap it to there. I think that's what we wanted. Everything looks pretty good. It's looking like a book. Probably should get like a nice image for the book or something. We'll leave it like a red book or something like that. All right, let's try to do our loop cuts here. See if this will still work. See if I didn't screw up the geometry. I screwed something up somewhere, or else I would just be able to put loop cuts in here. So this is one of the things that I'm still kind of learning with Blender. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me loop cut it. I screwed the geometry up somewhere. So shit, how are we gonna do this? Can I subdivide it maybe? Maybe we'll subdivide all these just to get our edges. Subdivide, did that do anything? No, it's because those pages are beveled. Alright, maybe let's undo that bevel there. I think the bevel screwed things up. We'll do the bevel last. Let's see if we can get our thing for our pages in here. Okay, there we go. We're just going to put a crap ton of these for our pages. Lots of, this is not like a game-friendly model by any means. Lots of polygons. There's better ways to do this, but this is what I'm doing. Okay. Now we can go about the rest of our bevels. So I got to do all that whole process over, which is going to suck. But that's okay. Grab all these suckers. Boom. 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 We want to get this guy. Boom. And I think we are about done. All right, let's do, oh, we missed this one. Let's do a little bevel action. Let me make this bigger. Why is there a pencil there? Let's get rid of this. We don't need this for now. Join areas, boom. Okay, Control B. Turn on clamping. Yeah, something like that. I probably want to bevel these edges too, actually. Yes, I do. Make everything nice and round. Shade smooth. Auto normals. Boom. Okay, so we got our base book texture down here. I'm going to start texturing this already, I think. I think we're good to start texturing it. All right, so let's go to materials. We're going to add 2 materials, one for the book itself, one for the pages. So we'll just call this book. I want to try something tonight too, I think. I'm going to try to do an instance thing where every instance of the book will be a different color. I'm not 100% sure how to do that, but we'll see if we can get to work. I'll call this pages. And let's start with the book color. So yeah, this all looks different now in Blender 3.0. I think I want to go with a red book. All right, we got to go into a different view here. We definitely want it not so rough. And this color is a little crazy. want to find a nice soft red. Something like that. That's really shiny, but some books are shiny, so I guess that's okay. Turn the roughness up just a tad. Okay, let's fix these edges too. These are bothering me. Grab the wrong ones. Boom. And boom. Turn the snapping. Snapping's already on, so we go G, Y to here. Okay. Let's just get the page color in here. So we want to select all of these. Maybe I'll do X-ray mode. Let's save this thing before we crash. Alright, this is definitely not the best way to do it, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab all those. Probably don't want that bottom one or something. Okay, then we're going to turn X-ray mode off. So we can hit it up from this angle here, whatever this angle is. There should be some faces here. I don't know why I can't see them. I think we want that one too. Okay, we're going to assign these to the paper. Is everything looking good? Everything's looking good. Alright, now how the hell do we get that paper to look like it's actually pages is the question. I don't know if I got to bevel all those edges. Maybe. Maybe inset them all a little bit. No, it's just insetting the whole thing. Let's try doing a bevel. Bring it to a single bevel. Excuse me. Something like that. What is this up here? I don't know what that part of the book, why that's like that. We could fix that maybe. Yeah, and that down there shouldn't be that color. We'll fix that. All right, so I think I want to kind of like do maybe like a random random scaling here or something. With only the selected? Is that a thing? Scale. Maybe I can move them a little bit. G. Oh, what I can do, I think I can select random somehow. All right, let's add these to a vertex group. I think I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to make a vertex group for the pages, which these don't belong in that group. Neither does that line. I think I have this selected here somehow. Let's unselect this stuff. Oh, control select. I want to make sure I'm just getting the pages in this vertex group. Yeah, something got screwy there. We might have to fix that. Definitely broke something. Okay, so yeah, this is my thought process. Is that we can make a new group, call it pages. I'm going to assign those vertices. And I want to do something with these. I want to move these randomly. I wonder if I should make them like a separate object and do some kind of displacement on them or something. Oh, I wanted to select random. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's go to select random. And that's selected vertices maybe. Alright, that's selected random faces. Okay, that's good. Let's do that again though. Let's go select random. Dial this up. And now I should be able to okay, what I'll do here is I'm going to select everything actually. I'm going to make a new group. I'm going to deselect the pages. So everything else is just going to be book. So this is going to be book cover. Then we'll assign those. So what I can do now is when I go to, I've never done this before actually, but I think this will work. Select random. Oh, I did that to something else. Oh, you can do that with objects too. That's pretty cool. Where's select random? Okay, select random. Something like that. We can dial this in, you know. Oh, don't do that. Select random. Yeah, we can. Now I'm going to deselect everything that's belonged to the book. And then I can do something with these just individual pages. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just scale them, baby. Slight scaling. I think that's what we wanted. Because all the pages aren't in a book. They're not perfect. I probably went a little bit overboard, actually. Let's dial that back. So we'll go scale. Just a touch. Just a little. I want to go less than that. I could probably change this. It's really hard to change that. Alright, whatever. That's like the minimum amount I could have did. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. I think it's done. Let's hit render and see what we get. We got this nice backdrop here. Let's go to our camera view. Let's go GZ. Don't do that. Turn snapping off. GZ. Bring it up. Well, actually, we'll do a side view. I probably should solidify this thing too. Let's add a modifier to the background. If you put a slight solidify on it, like that, you can see it easier from a side view. So when I move this around, yeah, we'll go GX, GZ. We can just line it up better with the ground there. And this is nice because I've already rendered a pencil. We'll scale this a little bit. Get it in frame, rotate it a little bit here, and position it a little better. And let's hit save, let's hit render. So this is the new rendering for Blender 3.0. Okay, we got to fix the colors of that. Now, I don't know if I'm going for a photorealistic book. Oh, look at that. It screwed something up. Compositing. What happened? Oh, we got to put this in here. Okay, let's fix those pages thing down there. So these need to get assigned to the book texture. Somehow I screwed that up in the beginning. I think there's something else we got to fix too. Okay. So assign to book color. Missed some here. Assign. Did I miss anything else? While we are here. Yeah, we missed some stuff up here. I don't know what's going on up here. Let's take a look. Okay, let's assign this one to pages. Let's grab those, assign those to book. Yeah, some geometry got a little screwy, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What do you want from me? Alright, overall I'm pretty happy with this so far. Assign to book. Oh, don't do that. Okay. I think we're golden now. Okay. Let's hit save. Let's hit render. Oh, I see a little corner I missed. Look at that little guy down there. This looks kind of noisy, to be honest. Oh, I guess the final one doesn't. Oh, did we? Oh, no. Blender crashed. So, yeah, for an official release of Blender, this Blender has never crashed like this before on me. I think I'm saving a lot. Might have to revert. I really wanted to use Blender 3.0. I was excited. Assign. Yeah, this is definitely not low enough. GZ. Let's tuck that in. I like to overlap actually a little bit with the floor. I find that works better. Just a little bit. All right, save, render. Now this is a closed book. We can't open this book. There's no physics with the pages. It's a little shiny. Kind of want to add an image to it or something. I think it's fine for now. I think we're done. I think we're calling it quits. Okay, so that's the book render. One thing I wanted to try, I might not put this in the final edit of the video. I want to see, there's a way you can do object info. You can do random. Okay. So we can use a random generator. We can do a color ramp. Color ramp. Then we can set this to constant. I've seen this done in a couple of videos before. We can add some random colors in. So we'll just select some random colors that we want our books to be. Yeah, we'll use this. So we'll just copy it. Copy, paste. Pick some random colors here that look something like what a book might be. I want to get a nice green book. Let's lower this a little bit. So I'm thinking the random thing is going to generate a different color, I believe, for each book. I guess we could test this, but let's get a couple more colors, and we'll delete this one. No! We'll start with 3 colors and just see if it works before I get ahead of myself here. Okay. So, yeah, about a 30% chance for each. Last color of the book is going to be this nice maroon type color. All right, so we plug this into maybe like a math node. Does it even need a math node? Well, let's plug this into the color to see what happens. So yeah, based on the factor, it will switch. That's good. Then we plug in the random. I believe this generates a number between 0 and 1. I think that's how that works. So let's test this out. Let's save this. And let's do Shift D. Haha. Look at that. Sweet. Okay, it worked. So let's add in a couple more colors. And I might be able to set up a sweet little scene with this. All right, what else do we want for the book? Let's get a little purple action in. Purple action, we'll do one more color. What are we missing here from this color wheel? Yellow. There we go. That's more green. I think I'm colorblind, by the way. I'm not really feeling the yellow, but... Alright, that looks good. Alright, so I'll have to use this method more in the future. This is pretty cool. Okay, so... yeah, we got a bunch of books now. Let's render one of these. Sig Heil. Can you make a cookie with the number 6 gorillion craved? Probably means 6 gorillion carved. What does that mean? Welcome to the Virtual Steve Show, by the way. Can you make a cookie with the number 6 gorillion craved? I don't know what that means. Is that a reference to something? All right, let's render this. Oh, where's my factor at? I want to render a nice one. Let's render this purple one. All right, so this is going to be our final image of our book. Image, save as. Book, render, boom. Then I'm going to render one with transparency stuff. So we'll just get rid of this plane. Why is it rendering with that? What the hell? Oh, here we go. Yes, I could do that, Sig Heil. I don't know. specifically what you're talking about, but book, I'll call this underscore alpha, just whatever. Okay, now I want to do one last render with a bunch of books. So I'm just going to scale this sucker down. And I'll even do physics. I think I'm going to do some physics here too. Okay, so let's get back our plane in. We're going to bring these up because I'm going to do some physics right now. We're going to go to a timeline viewer. Let's put this random thing back in here. I need a timeline. Okay, we're going to shift D a bunch of these. Rotate. Just rotate these randomly. All right, I'll rotate them at the end. I don't want these to be touching, though. That's the only thing. Rotate. Do it, please. What do you mean, though? What do you mean? You want me to do a cookie with a number 6 gorillion carved into it? 6 gorillion? Is that a number? Let's Google it. Number Gorrili. 6 gorillion. What is this? Is this a reference to something? Anti-Defamation League. The phrase replaces million with nonsensical gorillion to convey the impression that Jews widely exaggerated the number of people who died during the blah, blah, blah. So, like, this is like an anti-Jew thing or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean... 6 gorillion. It's just strange that your name is Sig Heil and it referenced Jews. I think there might be something going on with all that. Oh, before I duplicated this, I should have added the physics to the 1. All right, let's test this out anyways. Sorry, I ruined it. Okay, we're going to add physics to this. We're going to make this a rigid body. Why won't that work? No rigid body world to add rigid body constraint to. So no cookie. I'm actually just going to wrap the show up with this render here. What? Why can't I do this? No rigid body world. Is that a new thing? Oh, no. Rigid body world. Is that something we have to add? This might be something new to Blender. Rigid body world. Here we go. Add rigid body world. Oh, okay. I think that's new. I don't think they had that in the other version of Blender. Okay. So now we should be able to add a rigid body constraint. Oh, I hit the wrong button anyways. Passive. Let's make this an active. Collision. Let's see if this works. No, we need rigid body. Passive. I suck at doing physics things. I practiced this the other day and it worked, but does this need to be above the collision or something? Active. Aha. Okay, so yeah, the physics sim is working. But the thing is with this, we need to change this mesh to regular mesh. Mesh. Okay, let's try that again. Aha. Okay, so we need to do sensitivity. We're going to change that to 0.001. Boom. Look at that book flop. I like that. Do some porn nibba like everyone else using Blender. Porn nibba. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, you know, there's some pretty cool stuff. I've seen some of those adult renders. There's some pretty good looking stuff out there, I gotta say. That people are very creative. Not my cup of tea. Not the stuff I would work on, but... okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to generate some books. I'm going to generate a bunch of books. They should all have the same physics properties. And I'm going to select them all and then rotate randomly somehow. Don't select that. Okay, so let's go rotate about the Z individual origins, please. No, don't do that. Let's save before we crash anything. Individual origins. Rotate Z. I want to do some random. Is there a random thing on here? Maybe if we do proportional. Rotate Z. Random. How do you rotate random? Object. Rotate. Constraints. I don't know how to rotate random. I thought you could do that. That's weird. Alright, we'll just select some of these and rotate them a little bit. Oh, the spider on my camera is moving. I don't like that. Alright. Oh, don't select that. Why are you selecting that ground? I am not from Russia, no. I am from the US. US. Okay, let's hit play and see what happens here. Now, the books flop, they bounce. They look nice and physicky. They're sliding. And we can just hit render at any time we want. And we got a bunch of different colored books. Look at that. Pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool. I love me some physics in Blender. Another cool thing too now is I can bring in my append. Where's append? Let's bring in our pencil. Oh, I love the preview thing now that they have. I got my pencil model, which is not named properly. Let's scale this down to the size of a pencil. Turn off proportional editing, please. Yeah, that's about right. We can do the same thing with this. I'm going to look something up real quick. Blender, how to rotate multiple objects randomly. Spelled all of that wrong. Select one object in the scene. Proportional editing and go to random. I guess that's what I did. Randomize. This tool randomizes the move, rotate, scale values of the object or multiple objects. What is this? Aha. Randomize, transform. Object, transform, randomize, transform. Sweet. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So let's go back to frame 1. Let's bring the pencils up high. GZ. Let's add a rigid body active with a mesh. Let's hit play. The pencil bounces as it should. We're going to bring these all above the books. GZ. We're going to shift a bunch of these. May I ask what your ethnicity is, if appropriate? I guess I'm a white male. White Caucasian male. You know? Alright, we're just making a bunch of pencils. And we're going to rotate them randomly. And that's pretty much how we're going to end the show, guys. We're going to do a nice physics sim here. I failed with my physics sim on the last episode, so I want to do up the ante. Let's bring these over here more. Okay, so object. I wasn't paying attention. Something about randomize. Object, transform, randomize, transform. And then we can randomize all of these things. Look at this. Yes. Randomize that stuff. Now, I don't know what happens if these things like overlap. That could be a problem. Some of their geometries overlap, but I could fix some of those maybe. Yeah, we can like grab some of these and I don't want these to overlap. Oh, I guess we could see what happens. Let's see what the physics does. Oh, I should have saved. Oh no, I think I just crashed Blender by. Oh, yes, yes. So, I think I'm German and Polish. Mostly. But I've never done like an ancestry DNA thing, so. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a too personal question, but when you ask someone what their ethnicity is, you would need to do one of those like DNA test things, because your ethnicity is probably going to be like 50 different things. A little bit of African in there. I probably got some Jamaican in me. Yep, Polish. You can tell I'm Polish, can't you? Yep. All right, we broke Blender. I don't think it's going to come back. Let's close it. Let's close it. Let's see where I saved last. Book. Oh, wow. Yeah, we didn't save it all. But I know how to do this fast now. Do I have the physics sim on here? Oh, there's all the books. Look at that. All right, let's bring in the pencil. File, append. Bam, pencil. Man, that spider's really cruising right now. I saw some Slavic genes in me. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to take it as a compliment, you know? Ooh, I could put one big pencil in there, too. Why not? Okay, so let's add... Does this already have physics? No. Okay, rigid body, active. We're going to put one... No, proportional editing, go away. We're going to put one giant pencil in there. This time I'm going to save things. Boom, a giant pencil. Because that's how I roll. Okay, so let's duplicate it. GZ. Let's scale it down so it's a regular size pencil. Thing seems kind of long. GZ. Why is it doing that? Oh. Yeah, pencil seems kind of big, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright, whatever. GZ. We're going to shift duplicate the crap out of these. I wonder if I can use like an array modifier on it. Let's try that. I don't know if that works with objects. It might. It should. Where's array? Here's array. Aha. Alright, so we're going to offset this sucker a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Give me them pencils. Let's add another array modifier. This time in the other direction. Go 0, go 1. Whoa, what happened? Did I screw up? Oh, yeah, it's going that way. Holy crap, look at all those pencils. Let's bring that in, style that in a little bit. This is definitely going to break Blender. Alright, let's make sure this offsets a little bit. Offset. Offset. Alright, we got enough pencils. I'll get a couple more. Okay, now we need to position these so that they fall somewhere nice. Like right here. And we're going to go to, let's apply these. Apply, apply. Now I don't know if each of these are going to have their own physics properties. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? There's a thing we need to do here. Can you crave 1488 on some object? It's nothing crazy, just a meaningful number to me. You're going to make me want to Google it now. I wonder what happens if we add physics to... No, that wouldn't work. So this is just one object now. Mesh. There's like a separate Separate something. Separate by loose parts. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, let's just undo this shit. Yeah. You got a lot of interesting references that I don't know. But I'm assuming that most of them are not that they're not appropriate, but I don't know. It's not feeling it, man. Not feeling it. Shift D, Shift Z. Shift D, Shift Z. Shift D, Shift Z. Let's move them around. Let's move these suckers around. You know, get a lot of pencils in there. Okay, I think we got enough pencils. Let's save. And let's crash Blender. Bounce those things. I don't know why they fell through the floor. It's interesting. I didn't set the mesh right for that, I don't think. Damn it, I keep screwing it up. Alright, let's test one pencil and get it right. Let's do this right. We need to go to physics property. We need to go to mesh. And put the sensitivity 0.001. Save it. Play it. Now, the pencil should behave properly. I think it did. I think it looks pretty good. What's the sensitivity on this thing? 0.01. Yeah, it's a little weird angle. Riddle me this. What counts as $13? Oh, 13%? Riddle me this. What accounts as 13%? A lot of things. But also 50%. Whoa. That's like a math problem now. I gotta get like pen and paper out now. Shift D, Shift Z. Shift D, Shift Z. Let's do it in this mode. Shift D, Shift Z. Shift D, Shift Z. Let's get some pencils in this piece. All right, I think that's enough pencils. Let's select them all. Unselect that, unselect that, unselect. Oh, control select. Boom. How do I unselect these? I don't want you. I don't want you. Alright, we'll select them one by one, whatever. I'm impatient. Well, unless I do this, unless I get a tricky angle. Watch this. Hiya! Alright. Object, transform, randomize transform. Let's do this, baby. Do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that for good measure. Alright, let's hit save, and let's hit play. Look at that physics sim, baby. Bouncing everywhere. All those pencils are out of view, though. I need to move them over here more. Alright, let's stop it. Okay, one more, but with the same answer. Riddle me this. I am loud and obnoxious. I mean, that could be a lot of things. Again. You're loud and obnoxious. Just so many things that it could be. Alright, we're going to save this. Why is that one way down there? Bring that sucker up. Bring him up. Save. Let's like go to like this viewport when we're doing the physics sim. Maybe that'll help. Crash Blender. Wonder what my CPU's doing right now. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, my OBS almost has crashed. Oh, the CPU's hanging in there. 67 degrees. Nice cool 67. It's probably using a lot of my GPU. Alright, some pencils are flying into the air. I like the big pencil, adds a nice touch there. I would like to get this to a spot where it settles down. All the physics bouncing. Probably need to wait a while to do that. Let's take a snapshot of this. And let's hit render. This might look pretty cool. Books and pencils everywhere. So yeah, these pencils are still in motion. You can tell some are flying around. I kind of like this though. I kind of like this a lot. All the books fell nice and neatly together. Obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I scream like a monkey and look like an ape. Scream like a monkey and look like an ape. Okay. Save as random. All right. Okay. Let's let this render a little more. All right, guys, I'm going to edit this part out of the final video, but I will let this render to like 250 frames or something, and we'll see what it looks like once the pencils have settled. I think it's going to look a little bit more interesting, although it kind of looks cool with them in the air too, bouncing around. So that's it. All right, how do I wrap this show up? How do I do that? All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Random Renders with Virtual Steve. We made a nice little book in Blender, and we even spiced it up with a little physics sim with a pencil that we modeled from episode number 2. So yeah, I'm going to start incorporating some of the previous items into some scenes at some point. I'm thinking about making like a table of random renders. So eventually, episode 10 will have a bunch of stuff here. One second. I just want to get rid of that. All right, Sig-Heil. Nice meeting you. Nice seeing you. We'll catch you on the next episode of the Virtual Steve Show. Hopefully we do this thing quite often. Playing a lot of Halo, doing a lot of Blender. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the modeling and the texturing. It was pretty basic tonight, honestly, with the book. I think the technique I used to make the pages was kind of interesting. Made it look a little bit realistic. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys on the next episode of the Virtual Steve Show. So peace out, y'all. And I will include the, I'll do an animation of this. Why not? I'll include it at the end, the animation of everything bouncing around. I'll probably show it at the beginning of the video too. So, all right, guys. Peace out, y'all.